Hey guys, Allie here. Welcome to episode 52 of Controller Nation Weekly for the week of July 22nd. With the addition of Steam on Linux, it looks like the second game to land on the new platform will be Serious Sam 3 BFE. The first is still going to be Left 4 Dead 2. They should be available later this year. In other Valve-related news, a familiar face from Portal 2 will make its way into IRL space. The Space Core has been laser-etched onto a panel for an upcoming space shuttle. It's key to point out that this was an anonymous act of fandom, and it is no way a deal between Valve and NASA. Bioware is working on a new Ultima title. Ultima Forever is based on Ultima 4 and is going to be free-to-play title that will be heading to the iPad first, with other platforms to come. There seems to be an issue with some PlayStation Vitas overheating. To date, there have been 31 incidents, 23 of which were in Japan. The incidents occurred while the Vitas were charging, and for the moment, Sony is claiming that foreign liquids or objects found their way into the game slot. What the heck is foreign liquid? Is that the stuff from Prometheus? Is it going to morph me into some, xenomorph? Actually, that might be kind of cool. Look out, work, here I come. Speaking of Sony, if you are wanting to play SOCOM or Motorstorm online, you have until October 1st. After that, the servers go dark forever. Forever. Ouya seems to be gaining steam. OnLive has announced that it will be coming to the platform after its launch. And now for industry job news. Early reports stated that Microsoft had shuttered their Vancouver-based studio, but it appears those reports weren't accurate. The studio is still in one piece, but all of their projects have been canceled. So perhaps it's just a matter of time, or maybe a secret yet unannounced project. Let's hope for the latter rather than the former. Moving right along, Warner Bros. Games Seattle was hit with layoffs this week. We don't know who or how many at the time, but best of luck to anybody involved. EA has merged mobile devs Iron Monkey and Firemint to create Firemonkeys, which will be Australia's largest dev housing more than 80 employees. Microsoft is opening a London studio, which is currently hiring for senior staff. I want to go to London. Speaking of hiring news, id Software is currently hiring for a next-gen project, which requires familiarity with id Software games, characters, brands, and universes, which leads us to believe that the game may be a new entry into one of their current franchises. Irrational Game is hiring as well, but there's a little bit of a hitch. You have to have worked on a game that got a Metacritic score of 85 or higher. While that might seem a little irrational, this is something that seems to be getting more common in the industry. So to everyone that thinks scores don't matter, apparently it can be the difference between employed and unemployed. We end this episode with a reminder that we are going to be in QuakeCon next week, so look forward to us there. And that'll do it for this episode. Be one of the cool kids and get social by liking our Facebook and following us on Twitter for updates and junk. And we'll see you here again next week. Goodbye.